Yo, what's good, gamers? And we're back to talk about another controversy slash backlash that another game is receiving, guys. And it's crazy. So this game is called Blood of the Dawnwalker. It drops on September 3rd. And it's developed by a company called Rebel Wolves, which is headed by some of the former Witcher 3 devs. Okay. So I'm A-Eazy, welcome to the kingdom, and let's jump into the reason why Blood of the Dawnwalker is receiving some backlash, guys. So here's the thing, man, here's the thing. You guys know how I feel about some of the negativity and stuff surrounding the gaming industry as a whole nowadays, but we're gonna talk about this backlash, right? So we all know that this generation has been, how should I put it? Has been a little disappointing as far as what was promised at the beginning of the generation. And one of the things that was promised at the beginning of this generation is that 90% of the games that we played on the PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series were going to be 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. That was the promise that we received at the beginning of this generation. But as this generation has gone along, most of the games that we've been playing have not really been hitting that target. A lot of the games that we've been playing, a lot of them have been 4K in resolution, or at least been upscaled to that. But a lot of them, guys, have been 30 frames per second locked, like fixed into that, or approaching like the 45 frames per second, and systems like the PS5 Pro and in certain games have been able to hit 60 frames per second. And there has been games that have been able to achieve 4K 60 on the base consoles of this generation. But a lot of the games are coming out now, like GTA 6, for example, that are saying that's going to be 4K 30, and they're going to be locked into that 30. Now, rightfully so, a lot of gamers have been a little upset about that, and we've witnessed that on multiple occasions, guys. And I can't really say honestly that I blame them on that. So today we're going to explore this game, Blood of the Dawnwalker. They have released their console specs for performance, okay? So they were saying that quick quality mode, it was going to be 4K 30 for Blood of the Dawnwalker. And they said for performance, it was going to be 4K 30 approaching 4K 45 frames per second, FPS. Well, a lot of gamers were upset about that, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. And you know what was crazy about this is that I remember buying my launch PS5, and on the box it said 4K 120 on it. And how many games nowadays on the PS5 base and even on the Pro really approach that? It's not too many, guys. There's not too many of them. So Rebel Wolves, being a new developer, said, hey, you know what? You guys have a point. Now, one thing that we've learned throughout this generation is that you have developers that listen to their community and listen to the community feedback. And we have developers that just don't care. That just don't care. They say, oh, we developed this game, you're gonna play it as is. But you have certain developers like Pearl Abyss, for example, with Crimson Desert, that said, hey, you guys have a good point. Like, we're gonna listen to you and we're gonna develop this game around your expectations. Well, ever since Pearl Abyss has kind of set that precedence that, hey, we can work at a rapid pace, we can achieve what you guys want, just give us some patience. Even CD Projekt Red kind of had the same mindset with Cyberpunk 2077. So Rebel Wolves, they said, okay, we hear you guys, we have a little bit of time, we were already planning on doing this, but we're gonna give gamers what they want. and what they expect from this new IP that's a AAA game, and this new IP that is really trying to set itself apart in the action RPG category. Okay, so Gamestop, out of all outlets, has released a video that we're going to react to, and we're also going to watch some more videos for Blood of the Dawnwalker, because I do plan on playing this on the channel, guys. I am actually really excited about this game. This game really seems really cool. But we're gonna look at their graphical modes and like I said, GameStop has released a video on it. We're gonna react to it, guys. We're gonna jump into it right now. All right, so on the screen right now, we are looking at what the graphical modes are now gonna be for Blood of the Dawnwalker for the PS5 Pro, guys. It's gonna have 3 different modes, kind of like most games for the PS5 Pro. It's gonna have quality, balance, and performance. And just looking at this seems extremely standard, guys, from what we expect the game in this generation to be. We got quality at 4K 30, we got balanced at 4K 40, and we got performance at 4K 60. So guys, I usually lean towards more quality mode when I play games, but ever since I played Crimson Desert, I have decided to play Crimson Desert in balance. So looking at the specs for the PS5 Pro for Blood of the Dawnwalker, why would I not play this in performance? If you're gonna give me 4K 60, like, why would I not play that in performance? Now, here's a caveat to that. This is an open world game, guys. This has to be confirmed. It is open world. Sometimes the problem with open world games that are pushing that boundary of that 4K 60 on consoles, you have a lot of artifacting that happens. You got things that pop in and out of the world. So I expect to have some degree of that in Blood of the Dawnwalker. So there is that, guys. But we do have PSSR 2, and hopefully Blood of the Dawnwalker takes advantage of that. So we're gonna check out some gameplay from it right now and see what it looks like.
Must be one of back here's distilleries.
What you at? I'll tear your limbs off by one. Oh,
That was nice.
enjoy killing you.
See, we got a parry mechanic. Oh, nice parry there.
Keep on fighting. He's dead.
Nice. Right off the bat, the game looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, guys. I definitely gotta say that. And for it to be 30 frames per second, it didn't seem bad. But it does give me Witcher 3 vibes. Like, 1000% Witcher 3 vibes. Alright, we got it in nighttime. Which in nighttime, he turns into a vampire. A little bit of context. When this main character, I can't remember what his name is right now, when it goes into nighttime, he becomes a vampire. So hopefully we'll see some combat for that.
No loitering. Oh, damn it. I think one of my ribs is broken.
Well, we didn't get no vampiric combat, but we at least got to see what it looked like at night when he was running around. So now we're moving on to the performance mode, which is the 4K 60, and let's see how much of a difference this is.
Smells of spirits. Must be one of back here's distilleries.
It looks beautiful. I don't see artifacting.
miss you.
That parry seems pretty cool. Oh! I like that finisher, bro. I like that finisher. It still looks the same. It looks beautiful. I think the main character's name is Colin, I think. Colin, something like that. I've seen a little bit of artifacting,
will be punished.
but not too much.
Can you have that? I'm just following my orders. Address me with respect.
I don't feel
That's
too
my
good.
face.
Head's spinning.
Bro is definitely drunk. So right off the bat, guys, that didn't seem too bad. It actually looked really good, guys. Honestly, that's what I think. And that was on the PS5 Pro. So now, and the 4K 60 did look smoother, I would say. And I bet you when you're playing it, it's a different world than just watching it. When you're playing it, you can actually feel the difference. But when I just look at how the main character responded in the combat with the parry timing and stuff like that, when you're facing multiple enemies, you want 60 frames per second, because at that point you need to be able to react as quickly as possible. So each frame really counts. So from what I've seen, it looked pretty good. Dang, so we got the same exact graphical modes as the PS5 Pro. Let's look back real quick at the Pro. Okay, so it does say, and this has to do with the PSSR too, it does say the PS5 Pro offers enhanced visual quality across all modes. That has to do with the AI upscaler that the PS5 Pro has, which is the PSSR 2. So keep that in mind, guys. So that will be what the difference is. So let's go back to the PS5. So as we go back to the base PS5, guys, we can see that it doesn't offer the enhanced quality for that the PS5 Pro offers, but it still gives us 4K 60 on the base PS5, which is what a lot of gamers have been wanting from this generation. Myself included, when I had the base PS5, it's like we really wanted these type of modes across the board in this generation. So it's nice to see that Rebel Wolves took the time to make sure that happened at launch. So now we'll take a look at it real quick.
Smells of spirit.
So right off the bat, when I look at this in quality mode versus the quality mode in the PS5 Pro that we just watched, I can tell a difference. I don't know if you guys can. I'm a person that likes attention to detail, so I can tell a difference by looking at this screen that the advanced quality that the PS5 Pro offers over the base PS5. It's definitely different, but I will say on the base PS5,
Must be one of back here's
it still looks beautiful.
What you have there? You shouldn't.
I can definitely tell this is 30 frames per second.
I'll enjoy killing you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You can definitely tell that was 30 frames per second. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can definitely tell this one. Still look good overall. I'm not feeling overly critical about the game. You can see the artifacting a little bit in the game. The pop in and out on that flag. But overall though, it still looked pretty good.
No loitering.
Looking for trouble?
Oh, damn it! I think one of my ribs is broken.
But you can definitely tell that this is 30 frames per second, guys. All right, now we're in performance on a base PS5,
Spirits.
4K 60. Let's see what it does.
Distilleries.
What do we have here? A thief?
You should.
I'll get you next. Avenge our comrade. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Okay. That did look smoother. And overall, the graphics still look good. I didn't see the same artifacting that the quality mode had, so it looks like performance mode would be a good start for the base PS5 to play on.
Interburner quando somes.
I don't feel too good. Head's spinning.
Bro is drunk. You need to go home. You need to get that Uber, which is probably a wagon or something that's gonna pick him up. All right, so just like the base PS5, the Series X has the same quality, balance, and performance modes. It's 4K 30 for quality, balance is 4K 40, and performance is 4K 60. So that makes sense, guys, because the base PS5 and the Series X are pretty comparable to each other, with some minor differences with those base consoles. So yeah, we'll see what it looks like on the Series X real quick. So we're gonna start out in quality.
Smells of spirits.
I could definitely tell
Must
that
be
it's
one of
30
Bakir's
frames.
distilleries.
What do we have here?
Looking for
A
trouble?
thief? You don't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, that's 30 frames for sure. Did you guys just see the stuttering? Yeah, that's definitely 30 frames per second. I love the finishers in this game so far. The combat, I bet you the combat is, we'll save this for another video, but we're gonna talk about it really quickly. The combat, I bet you it looks better, or it feels better to play it than the way it looks, if that makes sense. Kind of the same way I felt about 007 First Light. The melee combat in there is funner to play than it is to look at. So I'm assuming the combat for Blood of the Dawnwalker is about the same. And I heard that it's directional combat, a mix between the Witcher combat and the directional combat that you get from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 or 2, so I'm not used to a directional combat system. So this is gonna be a change for me for sure, especially for a Soulsborne, Souls-like vet that's used to combat that's like generally like that. This is gonna be different for me for sure. But yeah, you can tell by the little bit of stuttering that the Series X had that was 30 frames per second. It didn't look bad though, by any means. It still looked good, performance, like the performance of it. Even the inventory system looks like The Witcher. You did see some artifacting that just happened, some pop in and out that just happened on the screen. So there is that.
Into burner quando summers. Something quinted humors. Something.
Years ago, I think one of my ribs is broken. A girl came to me once while I was patrolling.
All right, we're in performance mode now for the Series X.
Must be one of back here's distilleries.
Already looks smoother. Oh yeah, this is a lot smoother.
Dead.
A lot smoother, bro.
Next time.
I like that. That finisher was nice. It's the first time I've seen that happen. Where his leg got chopped off instead of his arm. Overall, it looks good. There is some stuttering here and there for the Series X. But overall, it does look really good.
Traitors will be punished.
Into burner quando summers.
It definitely looks smoother. I can definitely say that.
Something quinted
Then the quality mode for the Series X.
Looking for trouble?
Years ago,
I do it for the pay.
my ribs is broken. A girl came to me once while I was patrolling roads near Palita. She asked for help.
All right, so that was their graphical presentation for Blood of the Dawnwalker. So guys, that was Blood of the Dawnwalker. So overall, I think it looks good, guys. I honestly do. It comes out September 3rd. Pre-order it. It comes out on PC, PS5, Series X and S, Xbox on PC. So I wonder if this is on Game Pass possibly. I'm not really sure, but it is supported by Xbox Play Anywhere, which is actually pretty cool. Overall, guys, from what I can see, it does look pretty cool. The combat for me, if it's directional, I have to play it. I have to play it to see if I'm gonna like that part of it. But everything else that I have seen previews about this game this is the things I know about this game. It does seem pretty cool. The main character basically has 30 days to save his family. Essentially, is what happens. He's half human, half vampire. His vampiric powers really show up at night versus the day. But the sunlight does not affect him. And that's why he's a Dawnwalker. And then basically you have 30 in-game days to save your family. If you go over the 30 days, like, you still have an opportunity to save them, but every side mission you do or every main mission you do may close off different sections of those different missions. So say, for example, if you do, let's say 10 days of side missions, well, you only have 20 days left to technically save your family. So that's going to alter the ending and the flow of the game. So your decisions of what missions you take really do play a factor. But if you skip some side missions, then that would have impacts on certain characters in the game. So I think that's a really cool aspect of it. And from former Witcher 3 devs, that's kind of what we expect, to be honest. So we will be playing Blood of the Dawnwalker on the channel, definitely on the 3rd. So you guys can get an idea of how it is. So look out for my first impressions on that for sure. Look out for the gameplay on that. But guys, drop a like in the comment. Subscribe today to join the kingdom. I greatly appreciate all your support. Let me know how you're liking the reaction content. Let me know if there's anything I could be doing differently. But drop a comment, man. Let me know. Are you guys going to play Blood of the Dawnwalker? How do you guys think the combat looks? And have you guys checked out any of the like story premise or plot or anything like that? But that's pretty much it, man. Your boy's out. Blessings, peace. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Till next time, you'll be blessed. Take care. Above all, keep God first. And somewhere on this screen, make sure you watch that next video, man. Boys out. Peace. Let's go.